My employee looked down at my customer not knowing she's my mother. I, 31 years old, own a jewelry store that's located downtown in my area. I've spent years building up my business from scratch. Each piece in my store tells a story, and I take pride in helping my customers find the perfect piece to celebrate their moments. I value our customers, and I always make sure our customer service is the best out of the other stores. Recently, my mother called me and told me that she wanted to visit me. She told me that she was sick of Vietnam and wanted to spend some time with her son and grandkids. I told her to wait a couple of weeks before coming in because I had recently dropped some new jewelry that I had been marketing for the past few months. I didn't know that she wanted to surprise me and came back to the States earlier until one afternoon. During that day, the store was packed and I was assisting another customer. Everything was going smoothly until I started hearing yelling from the other side of the store. Some of my customers started to look towards that direction, and I began noticing my employee, Sarah, interacting with a woman who seemed rather displeased and upset. I excused myself from my current customer and asked one of my employees to take care of them. I tried to see what was happening to make sure that the commotion died down and that the customer could be left satisfied. As I got closer, I realized that the dissatisfied customer was none other than my own mother. She was holding a necklace in her hand, a piece that I had promised to give her when she came back home. She yelled at Sarah, "How are you going to tell me I can't afford this piece when you don't know what's inside my bank account?" "Mom," I said as I approached her and began embracing her. I asked what the problem was and why she looked stressed and annoyed. She told me that the employee told her to go to another store because she told my mom that the prices was something that she couldn't afford. My mother told me that she wanted to look at the jewelry because it was what I had promised her. She asked Sarah if she could look at it. Sarah gave the necklace to my mom to take a look but told her that she could only hold it for a couple of seconds. She asked Sarah why she couldn't look at it longer because the previous customer who she was with took her time looking at the jewelries and she had no problem with it. My mother looked at Sarah and asked her if it was because of her appearance, trying to make a joke while laughing. But instead, Sarah looked at her with a blank stare and responded, "Yes, and it's probably out of your budget." You can now check if there's a part 2 by pressing share and more.